Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Sippin with Shawn here on the Till Death Podcast Network. The weekend's here, the week's over finally, so cheers to that, everybody. I hope you can take a second to have a drink, relax, and get your weekend plans in order if you do have any. For me personally, I like to have no plans as much as possible. I prefer to kind of just fly by the seat of my pants, see whatever happens for that weekend versus always having to plan something out, because I feel like what ends up happening is I'll end up overbooking myself, because I'm like, oh well, there's a free moment here, I'm gonna make time to hang out with this person because I don't see anybody during the week. So I'm like, oh well, we're gonna hang out Friday, and then then after that Saturday I'm gonna make plans with this person and go on back and forth, and it just kind of keeps on going and going that way. And the next thing you know, it's Sunday night and now it's Monday, and we've ran out of all spare time because I filled it up with every nook and cranny with something fun other than work. But so I got some fun topics for today. If you are watching, feel free to leave a comment and say hi, and I'll make sure to bring up your comments into the screen, all that type of stuff. You know how we do in the Whiskey Capital, so all that type of stuff. So we're gonna talk about some of the Elon stuff that's going on. Just like today, there was a couple of posts today that I thought were kind of interesting, so I brought those up. And then there's some stuff I wanted to bring up when it comes to Gisele Fetterman, John Fetterman's wife, which we'll touch on some of that. I got some things on Herschel Walker and a couple other weird things, and the palate cleanser, of course, at the end, because you don't want to start the weekend off on a bad note. You don't want to like go into it with a sour taste in your mouth, like, oh God, the world sucks out there. I'm like, nah, we'll try to end on a happy note. At least this time. So cheers, everybody. All right, let's get down to the first thing. What we got? Oh, here we go. Make this 5:15 so I have time to finish work and make a drink. You know what? That's not a bad idea considering most people are kind of done working by 5 o'clock. It would make more sense for me to kind of push it back a little bit. Maybe do like 5:30 to 6:30. Again, this is all kind of work in progress. Right now we're just doing 5 o'clock just because that's when I scheduled it. Now maybe we will push that back. So good suggestion, Trevor, and stop complaining so much. Then let's get right into some of this fun stuff. Let me pull up. Let's start with some Elon. I feel like that's an easy way to kind of ease into the topics. So we gotta go over here. I'm gonna see if I can share my whole window, because I feel like that's a little bit easier than trying to. Yeah, we can do it this way. I don't think you need audio for this part, at least. All right. So the first one is a new Twitter policy is freedom of speech, but freedom of reach. So essentially what he's trying to do is, I'll read the whole thing. Negative hate tweets will be max deboosted and demonetized. I don't understand like the whole monetization of tweets. Is that really a thing? Can you get paid for your tweets? Like if it goes viral? I didn't think that was a thing. Like, I had viral posts on like Instagram. I didn't see any money from that because I'm nobody. So no ads or other revenue to Twitter. You won't find the tweet unless you specifically seek it out, which is no different than the rest of the internet. So yeah, he's kind of like, just trying to make Twitter more, I guess, fair and balanced. But I just don't agree with the whole like deboosting something like that. It's like, if it's a bad take and it's a bad opinion, typically people, well, I shouldn't say they wouldn't share it, because honestly, people will share bad opinions for like the clickbait kind of like element of it. Like, I mean, like I do it all the time, even if I really think about what it is that I'm doing. A lot of times I'm finding things that I disagree with and I'm talking about them, or I'm trying to explain my point behind it. So then that kind of shows you that it doesn't equate. But still, I don't know, to me, like, freedom of speech, it should just be like, like freedom of speech, like, like encompassing all of speech, because that's essentially what it is. Now, yeah, there are consequences that go along with saying hateful things, like people will come after you, people will dox you, people will like all those types of like different types of retribution. Like that's what will end up happening when someone puts out something that like, people don't like and whatnot. But I don't know, that's the fucking internet these days. That just you're gonna piss somebody off. I'm pissing somebody off right now just by like talking. You can't avoid these things. But this is one of his takes, and then this is the next tweet that he put out, like in the thread of stuff, whereas like Kathy Griffin, Jordan Peterson, and the Babylon Bee have been reinstated. Trump decision has not yet been made. Now, I think he's really doing this, or he's holding off on the Trump thing because he knows it's so divisive. It's like people are going to be like so like torn apart when it comes to the whole Trump thing if Trump gets reinstated to Twitter. Like, I don't know if this is like him riding the fence a little bit to try and like prevent losing a bunch of users on the platform. I don't think, maybe he's not even that worried about that, to be honest, because if he was really that concerned about losing users, he wouldn't have like already made these like pushes and different policies and like creating the verification system that's in place now. So I don't know. Could it be a troll? Let me pull up Ian's. Could it be a troll? Could Elon be saying that first tweet sarcastically? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's going for like the whole trolly type thing. I mean, like, yeah, Elon is a troll for sure on the internet. He likes to troll the celebrities and stuff like that, but I don't know. But the fact that he's bringing it back, Kathy Griffin, Jordan Peterson, and the Babylon Bee, shows that he's trying to like create like a more balanced place. I mean, like 2 out of 3 ain't bad. The Kathy Griffin thing, like, she actually did do hate speech. She's the one that, we can't ever forget it, where she held up Trump's head, and it was like a bloody head of Trump, and like that was like a cover of a magazine. Like, oh yeah, well, like that after that, she's done. Like she's not funny to begin with. But like here, let's pull up this next thing that I have, because I have another interesting thing here where you can see just like the type of thing that we're losing out on. We're gonna lose out on this if we get rid of Kathy Griffin off the internet. So check this out. This is like embarrassingly stupid.
Yes, what we're doing.
Is it facing us though? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's we're right at there. There's
Okay.
also, yeah, they're
So
looking
just
at.
talk slow. What do I do next? So first,
So
do I have to hold the red button now?
You don't have to hold the red button.
This is two boomers trying to figure out or pretend to figure out how social media works with Rosie O'Donnell and Kathy Griffin. See if you get any chuckles out of this, guys.
And it's going now. If you want to make a quick cut, now we keep recording.
All right. So the real purpose of our trip today,
Carrot Top looks like shit these days.
I'm at Rose's house.
Yeah.
I am very impressed that I might know my way around a kitchen a little better than her. Why don't I take over from here, Rose?
Okay, go ahead.
Now, how do I film you and turn around the other way?
Oh yeah, well that's a hard thing.
Isn't this like, this is cringy type material here, where literally you could just watch this and be like, this looks like a video that your mom sent you on like their phone, trying to figure out like, now how do I send the text? I filmed it. I think it's filmed. I'm looking at myself on the screen. How do I get this video to stop? And then they end up sending you like this like 5-minute long video with that like you can't explain. Like, what the hell did you send me? It's like 4 gigs of video, Mom. What did you send? And like, I don't know. I was trying to make a cooking video for you on the internet.
You can't do it while you're in the midst of it.
All right. So the point is, this is the bowl.
This is a metal bowl.
Great job.
All right. So we're gonna put it in the
Great identification of a metal bowl. This is hilarious.
oven, even though I'm not sure the flours might melt or something.
No, I don't think they will.
All right. So here's our cooking challenge today. We are heating up chips, and then we're gonna put guacamole in a bowl by ourselves.
Does that bowl work?
It's small, but that's all
I
right.
can have a bigger bowl.
Yeah. See, isn't this great, guys? You could have warned me that the first thing I'd see joining the stream is a ginger gargoyle and a bloated Harry Potter. Oh yeah, thank you, movies.
Don't you worry.
It's okay if I just go show in the ocean.
God, her face is so haggard looking. It literally looks like it's William Dafoe with like a Carrot Top wig on.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I
I know you
feel
guys all want to be a
happy.
fly on the wall when we get together. And let me tell you, nothing is off the table. Look at this.
Yee, she's so haggard looking. My God, what the fuck? Oh, because Rosie O'Donnell's place must be like right on the beach, boy. This is seriously Kathy's voice. As far as I can tell, it really is Kathy's voice. I don't know. She makes Jessica Tandy look like Margot Robbie. Don't know them.
Okay, we're back. She found a cooking sheet. There was a little spill moment. All right, what's going on? What's the latest?
This is like, see, this is not funny. This is just like, this is all like, I feel like I'm now just watching this to feel like, oh, is there ever going to be something funny that happens in this? No, there's never anything funny that comes up of this. But this is what, is missing from the internet when Kathy Griffin's not there. Like, seriously, we don't need her at all. Like, she's not funny. She's offered nothing in the past decade of like entertainment. And I would say nothing in her career is really noteworthy. You know, the only thing that ever like caught people's attention was that really morbid I don't know if it's really a joke, that morbid political stunt that she did holding a decapitated a bloody Trump head. That's the only thing I could think of that was like noteworthy of her. But like, is it good noteworthy? No, it's like, it's why someone become infamous versus famous. So yeah, that's my whole deal with the whole Kathy Griffin and Elon Musk. I'm erasing my notes here, and we're moving on. So the next thing I want to touch on is a video that I don't know if everyone's seen it yet. I came across it yesterday, and I pointed it out to one of my buddies today over at the taco shop, Taylor Tacos in the Easton Public Market. Go get your tacos over there. They're delicious. There's an Asian chef that makes the best Mexican food in the entire tri-state area. I promise you. You go over there and you check it out. Easton, PA, Taylor Taco Shop. That's your little plug there, buddy. So this next one is a video where it's Herschel Walker, and he's doing this whole speech, or to address the press or something like that. But he starts going off about this fucking movie, Frighteners or whatever, I think it was. And he's talking about like vampires and werewolves. I'm like, this has got to be overdubbed. There's no way that this is real. There's absolutely no way that this guy literally just like went off for like, I don't know, a few minutes, like 2 minutes about like vampires and werewolves. And like, you have to actually see it to believe it. I couldn't believe it. I had to research it. I'm like, I don't know if it's real. And then it turns out it is real. This is an actual video.
I'm going to tell you to keep the faith. Oh, you ever watch a stupid movie late at night hoping it's going to get better, don't get better, but you keep watching it anyway? Because the other night I was watching this movie. I was watching this movie called Freak Night, or some type of night. But it was about vampires.
Yeah, Fright Night. Thank you, Trevor.
You know, vampires are some cool people, are they not? But I'm going to tell you something that I found out. A werewolf can kill a vampire. Did you know that?
Did you know that?
So I didn't want to be a vampire anymore. I want to be a werewolf. But then anyway, as I'm watching this movie, and then you tell you how stupid it is because it's 1 a.m. So I'm watching my TV. These kids watching their TV, vampire kill on their TV. So you know it's kind of stupid, but I'm still watching though. As I'm watching,
it's kind of stupid though, you know.
Funny, these kids had a vampire in their attic at their house. So they was watching their TV. Now I'm watching my TV. As they watching their TV, or they see the vampire killer on their TV. So they win this contest to bring this actor. Now y'all got to stay with me. Bring this actor who's a vampire killer from that TV to get rid of this real life vampire in their attic. So as this actor comes to their home, he got all the right stuff. He got all the right stuff because, you know, got to have a stake and got to have a thing to kill him in the heart.
You get the hammer,
garlic,
that Pelosi tool.
I don't know what it does, but it worked. You got to have a cross because it burns. I know that worked.
I don't know why that garlic worked.
This is what's so funny about it. As they're walking through the house, this guy got the holy water. He's blessing the house, this actor. Now he's all fake. He's blessing the house with his holy water. They walk upstairs and this vampire looking real good in this black suit. Whoa, that sounds like Senator Warnock, doesn't it? Looking all good in this black suit, floated from the ceiling. He floated from the ceiling looking good and cool. And I'm thinking, whoa, they better get out of that house. If somebody float from your ceiling, get out of that house. That's not your house. But as he floated from the ceiling.
This is literally like going to a black theater. You said, don't be going in there. Don't go up them stairs. Oh boy, get out of that closet. He's coming to get you. He's got the knife. Oh shit. Like this is that level of excitement and entertainment that you're gonna get if you go to like a black movie theater. This is awesome. Like it's comical, it's funny. I don't know, like I couldn't believe that this was real. And then then you realize John Fetterman got elected as the Pennsylvania state senator, and you know, I guess there's a lot of things that seem unreal these days, but yeah, let's go back to some laughs.
The kid jumped behind their hero. As they jumped behind their hero, the guy jumped in front of him with this holy water, threw it on the vampire's forehead. He covered his eye. And he took his hand away. He started laughing. And he said, that don't work. He took the cross, he put it on the vampire's forehead. And the vampire didn't even do anything. He said, that don't work. And that's the way it is in our life. It doesn't work unless you got faith.
That ain't gonna work. No way.
You gotta have faith in our fellow brother. You gotta have faith in this country. You gotta have faith in the elected official. And right now, that's the reason.
Then the bloodsucker motherfucker trying to push up on that bitch. Yes. Exactly. It's like there's a whole level of excitement and entertainment that goes along with this, which is like I can't help but just laugh. Like but just seeing that hold on. Hey, calm down there, Herschel. He's getting all excited. Like, and that video is just like, I don't know. I guess he's the right-wing John Fetterman now. Like, it's just kind of like, what are you going on about, dude? Like, his message was about keeping the faith and, like, you know, staying true and these types of things. Like, there was like a message he was getting to in there, but he meandered so long to get there that I completely lost interest. I lost like I don't know. This is just funny now. Like, he's talking about vampires and werewolves. I'm gonna be a werewolf now because the only thing that kills vampires is werewolves. Oh, I didn't know that, but I learned that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, too funny, awesome. Thank you for that. Now, actually, speaking of John Fetterman, I want to talk a little bit about his wife. Now, some of you may know this, might not know this, that she was actually she wasn't illegal that became a U.S. citizen through marriage. So like he got her a citizenship through getting married and whatnot. Now the one thing the reason I wanted to bring her up was because you may have seen some photos like this in the past. Sorry, I have to change my setup here. Share screen, share the window, because we don't need any audio for this one. Just gotta share some images. You guys have seen this image, I'm sure. We're like, okay, like this is like first day on the job, and like this is from her Instagram now. She's kind of like, cropped nicely in the image, and then like he's kind of like off to the side. Now there are other altered images of this one where it shows him a little bit further off, his top of his head's cut off, or this or that. Like there's lots of different ones, but there's a reason why there's some of those altered images that are out there, and it's because of a lot of the past photos that she's put up of her and her husband. And I find it so strange. I wanted to share them with you guys. So, this is her Instagram account, JFet or GFet, GFet, JFet. Man, you can tell I've been busting my ass working all day. I don't even want to read right now, but here's some of the photos. What happened here? What happened to the top of his head? Oh, it's completely been cropped out, but she's in the image, and whoever this is, I'm not. Well, yeah, I think that's Josh Shapiro. Duh, and then let's go to another one. Oh, what happened to your head, dude? Why is it every single one of these freaking photos? His head's getting cropped out. I don't get it. Here's another one. Boop, cropped out. It's like all about her in these photos, but it's like I've never heard of any kind of like a wife or like just like a woman in general who like was with their significant other somewhere and then would post photos where it's them together, but like they crop out half of the head. It's like was it somebody said to me? It's like reverse Wilson syndrome from like Home Improvement, where instead of you just seeing this, you only see this element of like the face. So it's a little strange, a little weird. But I don't know. This is like a strange one for me. Why would she do something like that? My thoughts were it could be a gag. Like this might be just like a joke where literally it's like, oh, well, my man's so tall. He never fits in my photos, that type of thing. I don't know. Why'd I make her sound black? That wasn't. She's obviously like Hispanic, but like I don't know. I'm not gonna do a Hispanic accent, like because I'll just butcher it right now. But like we can definitely say that I think this has got to be a prank. This has to be like some kind of like a troll on the people saying like, look how tall my husband is. He never fits in my photos. But I don't know if you got any other theories. I'm willing to hear some in the comments. I'm gonna take a sip here so I don't run out of breath. And then we'll get to some more fun stuff. Hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. If you got any plans for the weekend, make sure you leave them in the comments. Let me know what you got going on. I can tell you right now that my bar is 98% complete. I've been saying like 90, 98, that type of thing. Maybe she's just dumb. That's a good theory. I kind of think it's very much egotistical. Like that's why I think it's either it's all about her or it's a prank, like where like we cut out his head, like it's just like a goof that they're both playing through her Instagram or something. I don't know. She thinks everyone wants to see his Frankenstein monster legs instead. I doubt that. I want to doubt that as well. Let's keep moving with this one. All right. This might end up being a short Sippin' with Shawn. I'm kind of running low on some topics here, and I'm kind of plowing through some things. But we'll even check to see what's trending before we wrap the whole thing up, and then we'll go from there. Humor takes intelligence. All right, so let's go to the next one here. Oh, so this one has got me baffled. Where again, I think this is a troll. Like I can't explain it any other way. It has to be a troll. There is a Brazilian transgender deaf mute singing Whitney Houston on one of those like singing competition shows. Yeah, I'm plowing on through, gonna keep on going here. And this has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. And honestly, I just share shit on my Twitter now. I don't care if this is fake. This is hilarious. Enjoy, everybody. And don't worry, Ian, we're not going to get a copyright. You can barely hear any of the music underneath all the, I want to call it chanting, groaning, moaning. I don't. Amen. Amen. And we're all going to go to hell because of this, just so you know. Like, because, like, I mean, like, this is just, there's so much in this one clip. I'm like, I don't know how else to feel, but like, I can't help but laugh. Like, it makes me, maybe it makes me a piece of shit, but like, no sound? There's no sound? Oh, wait, are you telling me to not play the sound? Or are you saying there is no sound? Oh, I know what happened here. I got to share the actual window because I'm a dumb fuck. Me dumb. See, you guys are buying all kinds of time. Now share tab with audio. All right. Now you can hear what I'm laughing about, guys, because this is ridiculous. Under all this moaning. Check this out.
Brazilian deaf mute trans woman sings Whitney Houston. I will always love you.
Yeah, I know. How stunning and brave she is. I'm going to hell. I want to hear somebody say something positive about this. like the network has to realize, like, what the fuck are they thinking putting her up on the stage? Like, oh, we have to get a trans person. Where can we find one? I got to get somebody to put up on stage. And then they go, okay, get up on the stage. Come on. And then next up from Brazil, the first and only Brazilian trans deaf mute singer. Oh, is that her saying, like, I can't hear my in-ears. Can you guys turn this up, please? I can't really hear that. What is this? I'm still in my love of combining yawning and singing at the same time. What's going on, Will? Let's see, with a face like that, you can crop it off too. Maybe his family photos growing up and looking cropped too. Now, was this one right here, like, out of, like, sheer shock and, like, oh my God, I can't believe we are watching this right now? Or is this like, I can't believe how amazing she is? I really feel like it's probably the latter, for, like, because of how they have to react for the cameras. You're so amazing, but you're not going to Hollywood. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's this one now. It's did you hear how it's singing called "A Pack of Wolves" into the theater and killed the entire crowd? He's trying to not laugh on TV. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So, all right, but then let's go to this next one where, like, this is the post interview. This is after being on stage. And this is when I realized this isn't, like, fake. This is a real person going up there on stage singing like this. And, like, shame on the media for, like, making this person go up there on stage and make a spectacle of themselves and, like, It's like when they knew like you're not good, you're not even in like the ballpark of the rest of the competitors here. Like this is literally for us to virtue signal and for us to make us seem extra woke, and now you're all just look like pieces of shit. It's ma'am. I know we should probably get that drop in. It's ma'am. It's like this is if Hulk Hogan shaved off his mustache and it grew out the skullet and it made it into like a comb over the top too, and just started wearing his daughter's makeup. Anderson Durant. I wonder if like there is an Instagram for Anderson Durant. Instagram. All right, let's go here. Actually, I'm already signed in over here, so let's just go up and search Anderson Durant. Right? Am I getting that right? Oh, no, I'm not spelling it right. Of course I'm not spelling it right. Durante. Why can't I just spell this right? I'm half retarded right now, guys. I am so sorry. Let me see here. Not on Instagram from what I can see. I'll have to find it another time. Or there's got to be some kind of social media for this thing.
Você tá muito bonita, viu? Você tá muito bem vestida. Tá gostando do
Not even
Japão?
wearing shoes. And they're like, what do I say to this? Like this reporter's like, oh yeah, very, very interesting. I love your take on this. Yeah. And like, what do you think's gonna happen here? Why? Like, how comes like obviously like this has got to be like in like I don't know one of the Spanish speaking countries. I'm not sure exactly where, but. Like in the American shows, like if someone's deaf, like they have like an interpreter there, or they have somebody they're doing like the sign language and like I don't know, just like translating the whole thing for each other. But instead, it's just like listen to me grunt and click at you.
Você vem toda noite? Qual artista que você mais gosta do Japão?
Notice how the subtitles are only for the reporter and not for the interviewee. Trust me, it's fake. I hope it's fake. I really do hope it's fake, because like that would make me feel so much better knowing that like this isn't like somebody I'm putting up on like the website. It's like, oh yeah, check this out. This is hilarious. Send a kiss to your fans. Whoa. Okay, yeah. That's that. My goodness. That's a lot to take in and ingest. Oh yeah, no, obviously it's Brazil. So it's Brazilian. So there you go. They're speaking Portuguese. So I wonder if they still do American Sign Language down there, or if there's Brazilian Sign Language. Interesting thought there, Shawn. I know. I'm full of them. Now let's keep trucking right along. This one, I'm not even going to click on the article. There's no need to click on the article. We're just going to look at the image, and then we're going to look at the the headline. That's all we have to do for this, because that's the type of reporting that we're doing on this show right now. Here we go. Singles can snuggle a giant emotional support bear and it doesn't snore. This is the saddest and loneliest thing I've probably ever seen. And not only that, it just makes me think of Stewie Griffin. Like, this is Rupert. Like, this is like oh, Rupert. And they just like cuddle and they play in the sand. They like splash water back and forth. Like, we've all seen the Family Guy episodes. But like this girl right here, that on the left, or I'm sorry, on the right, you know, she's not ever using this this snuggle bear thing. And how creepy is this? Like, someone's gonna like store a body in one of those things one time. It kind of looks like that to the image on the left. And why is this woman like arching her back so hard? Like, she's like trying to get it in like with this like Rupert doll. Ted Part 3. Nice. Nice. Woke the new zombie. Lars and the real bear. Yeah, I mean, like for like if they make a bear with tits, then yeah, that there would be there would be dudes buying. Honestly, I think dudes would probably end up buying that anyway, and they would like just fuck it or something like that. Some like lonely nerd somewhere like was like, oh, instead of buying a $2,000 real doll, I'll spend $500 and get this bear that has tits and a vagina or a fleshlight attachment, and like now it's like this is fantastic, guys. Teddy Sixpin. Guys, thank you so much for the quick the quips right there. I love it. Good shit. But this is the new low, I feel like, for society. Like, instead of like go out there and meet somebody, spend time with them, get to know one another, date, like how like the world kind of works these days. Let me see if I can make myself a little better. You go out and you date in the real world, or you do something where like you're just trying to better yourself, or like for further, like, I don't know, your family tree, you go and get married or some of that. That's like down the line, but you want to meet somebody first. This is just all means to prevent you from ever leaving your house, from ever like putting any effort in to meet somebody. Like, yeah, there was I don't want to go to a bar. I don't want to meet somebody there. Yeah, I get it. It's a fucking bitch. And most of the times, the people at the bars are not ones you want to bring home or you are going to have these long-term relationships with or anything like that. But the thing is, you got to be in it to win it. You got to try. You have to actually put some effort into like furthering yourself and like making those relationships work. You can even apply this to even like your own like friendships and stuff like that. If you put the effort in and like you value that person as a friend, you go and you spend time with them, and it's like you're building on that relationship you guys have, whether it's like best buds or like a girlfriend or anything like that. You're putting time into something like that, and it's as long as you don't shit all over it, it's worth something, but like a lot of these people don't even want to like make those types of efforts. They like get their job and they focus on their home, and then that's it. Like they just make their home like their like environment, their whole like almost like Pauly Shore and Biodome. It's like this is all you know now. This is where you live. And that's a great movie too, by the way, if you are unfamiliar. It's AOC's fiance. The Build-A-Bear adult line. That's probably one of my favorite ones. Yeah, it's like, I want to go back to Build-A-Bear. Like, can you guys make me something like this? It's like, oh, I don't know if we have enough material. We'll just take a few of the bears and stitch them together and then just stuff it full of stuffing. It's like, do you want to add anything else? I brought my fleshlight. Can you add that to it too? Can you make it smell like cinnamon, please? Thank you. The trans is saying, I bang. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, we're past that one now, Will, but like, yeah, still funny stuff, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for that one. Let me see if there's anything else that I have in here that I want to touch on. And then we'll check to see what's trending, and then we'll do a final video, I think, because we're kind of wrapping up a little early. I do have this I wanted to share real fast, which honestly is just my take on like the whole Twitter blue thing, which I know I should have probably brought this up earlier when I was talking about Elon, but I forgot about it. I figured I'd just show this meme now. If you haven't seen this meme before, this one's pretty funny. It's just, obviously Dwight, the verified account, and then now the new verified account where it's Jim dressed as Dwight. And it does make a good point where it's like, all right, everybody being verified doesn't mean shit. It just means that now everyone's got a subscription. Like the whole, it was trendy for like the first week to be like, I got verified. I mean, I did it too. It just because it's a joke. Like you sign up, you pay $8 a month, you get your little blue tick, and now you're supporting Twitter, and you're supposedly getting better algorithm like treatment and this and that. But I don't really know if that's truthful or not. Like, it's something that they're working on. I've noticed a lot with the Twitter blue shit that the settings that I have on like my profile keep on like going away, and then I have to reset it, and it stays there for a few days, and then they say, oh, it looks like your birdie flew away, and then like it's been reset. It's like they're doing a ton of updates in the website right now, so like it's not gonna, I don't think we're gonna really see any solid changes that last for a while. Maybe for the next couple of months or something like that, until Elon's like done like making changes inside whatever the code or whatever's going on with the thing. But this to me is just pointing out the fact that like, all right, everybody getting a check mark means the check marks mean nothing now. Like that's all that does. And now the new verified accounts are probably going to have like a second check mark or a bluer check mark or some kind of different color system, and it's just a means to like, you know, it's the same thing. It's just, except that now there's verified users, which just mean that they're subscribers, which I don't know why they want to refuse calling them subscribers. I would prefer to probably be referred to as that than a verified user or anything like that, just because it's like, I feel like the verified users kind of went out the window when like all the businesses and the celebrities had the check mark and nobody else, and they were the verified people. I don't know. I don't know if you have a take on this whole thing, but for me, honestly, it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Like I don't know. I think it brought everybody back down to an even playing ground. Maybe that's what's going on. But as with Elon's earlier post, like, you know, obviously there's going to be certain types of posts or certain types of tweets that are going to get plummeted to the bottom of like the algorithm, and you know that could probably affect like the profile and so on and so forth. You know, all depending on what it is that they're saying, but. You know, if you really wanted to say that free speech was the new Twitter policy, then you have to say that all speech, you know, is considered free speech, even the hate speech. You know, like anything that's like deemed like, you know, hateful, you know, should still be protected under freedom of speech. You don't like it, you scroll past it, or you block it, or whatever it is that helps you get through your day, essentially. Because like, you know, if enough people don't like it, no one's going to see it. It does the job already. The algorithm, it doesn't need to be there necessarily, because like enough people will just be like, oh, I'm not looking at that. I'm not reading this or anything like that. It just kind of keeps on going. What is this now? It means about as much to me as the 300 friends on MySpace now. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't mean anything. It's like a wrench next to your name on YouTube comments. Well, yeah, that's for like the people that I guess are you know, like actually in like the channel or something like that. Whatever, doesn't mean anything. It's just a little symbol. Whatever, over it. Okay, now we are going to check some whatever's trending at the moment, and we'll see if there's anything interesting going on. And if not, then we go to the final video and we wrap this one up. A little early, so you guys can enjoy your weekend, and you don't have to deal with listen to me anymore. So how about that? Let's go to Twitter. Boom. Okay, trending. Let's see what we got here. And if you guys see anything important, you gotta yell out quicker. Alex Jones, what's going on with Alex? What's Alex Jones up to? Should do next. Bring back Alex Jones. Ooh, this is spicy right here. He says, no, really? Why not? Why not bring back Alex Jones? And if this has anything to do with the whole Sandy Hook thing, like that is absolutely insane, because like the guy has already been sued for like how many billions of dollars now? I forget how many billions. It was like $45 billion, something insane. That was like, we don't even have $1 million. Huh. You know, like he'll just do like one of that whole grunt, and he just laughs the whole thing off. But so much for like freedom of speech right there, Elon. You kind of shot yourself in the foot literally by saying no to bringing back Alex Jones. That's kind of ridiculous. So Alex Jones can't come back to Twitter, but Pfizer, who lied, injured, and killed people, can stay on. Like, should Elon bring back Alex Jones? Absolutely. What? I can't believe there's people that are literally saying no. And like, is it because of like his conspiracy theories? my God, that's his show. His show is about conspiracy theories and whatnot. Like why? Like, how comes it's okay for something like Ripley's Believe It or Not, which is all just myths and like rumors and like believe it or not? That's a conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory is believe it or not. You know, you have a choice, and just because someone's reporting on it doesn't mean you have to take it as fact. It means that you should like look into it more, because obviously we learned that lesson over the past few years when it came to CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News, and all the mainstream media. Where you have to look into these things a little bit further than what they're telling you, because these networks have an agenda. They have something that they're trying to accomplish by doing this. So this, to me, doesn't mean shit. Like, but like I'm literally a little shocked right now that like he's not going to allow. Of course, this one, yeah. How are you going to reinstate Kathy Griffin but not Alex Jones? Like, yeah, seriously, you're going to allow for this, but not someone who's going to be like, they're turning the frogs gay. You know, like really? That's what worries you? That's the thing. And also, when it comes back to this whole Sandy Hook thing with Alex Jones, he apologized how many times for that? Ever since like he like back in like 2015 or 2012 when like he first like discovered that he was wrong. He apologized. He reached out to the family so many times. And like, I'm not saying that he did everything 100% like right, you know, with the whole thing. Like, yeah, the guy screwed up and then he apologized for it, but then he got sued for it still. And then on top of that, like he was still apologizing. And then like, you know, the one thing I would think the one thing I would say he definitely did wrong was when he was talking about the judge for his current case, his current lawsuits, while on like the air and stuff like that. He was like, had all kinds of like ads and stuff like that. And like, that just didn't go over well, because then the prosecution just used that against him as well. And like, oof, dude, you shouldn't have done that. Here's a list of people that should be brought back. Yeah, Laura Loomer, Milo, let's see, Roger Stone, Gavin McInnes, definitely, Donald Trump, James O'Keefe, of course, Project Veritas. Yeah, these are the ones that we would like to see come back for sure. I think that's a good list to kind of like get the ball rolling. Hey, you want things to be fair and honest and free, you know, like bring back the other side of the argument. That's what's missing right now. Like, you still have the people on the left, but the people on the left, even right now, are leaving because of Elon, and they're going to tribal, like tribalism. They're going to tribalsocial.com. That's where they don't want to be on a platform where there could be an opposing argument anymore. Twitter was that place for a long time, and now it's kind of leveling out again. And then you're going to see this type of thing. So that's a pretty spicy one, I would say, like where you did not want to bring back Alex Jones. Interesting. Oh, look at what did I say? Andy Dick before? Or what the hell did I said Carrot Top. Andy Dick. Yeah, I get it. Same difference. And we just got another all-time high use of Twitter. Bring back Trump. Yeah, everyone wants them to bring back Trump. I don't like, even with the option. I don't know if he would, like you said before. Trump stated several times in the past that he was just going to stay on Truth Social, but I don't know. I think it would be better if he came back to Twitter, just because like the mean tweets were fantastic. Love that stuff. I think that's pretty much it for what's trending right now. So now we'll just go to the final video. So guys, hey, thank you guys for watching this episode of Sippin' with Shawn. I'm still working on my bevy here, but I hope you guys have a good weekend. Get into lots of trouble, not anything illegal, just, you know, have fun and get yourselves into a little bit of trouble. That's good. That's good. You can do that. Let's see. I gotta pull this up. Where is it? There it is. Okay, this one's just a feel good video, guys. We're not going for funny. We're not going for shocking or nothing like that. But we're just gonna do a feel good video, because when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, baby bunnies.
Hello, my guy. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Look at all the little bunnies.
Hi.
See, we talk about Brazilian deaf mutes, and then we go straight to bunny videos, guys. Because I don't do cats. I don't like cats. But I'll watch a cute little baby bunny video. This is fun.
Willie.
And now you can start your weekend on the right foot. After watching that, you're like, hey, I feel good. That was a heartfelt little video there, Shawn. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Oh, we're going back to Alex Jones. Are there really conspiracy theories? I mean, like, here's the funny thing when it comes to Alex Jones. Most of the things he's done, you're right, Ian. Like, he's done a lot of things, or he said a lot of things that ended up being right. You know, in the beginning, yeah, they were kind of conspiracy theories, but like he had these theories thought out to where he was right. You know, and so more and more, you can almost like trust him. And you know, but like still, you should always look into like what's being reported. I don't know. It's just like you know, the golden rule these days anymore. Always look into what you're reporting on or what's being reported. But yeah, I don't know, more than anything, I'd say that like Alex, like the jar, if there was a coin jar for how many times Alex Jones been wrong versus Alex Jones been right, the coin jar for him being right is overflowing versus the jar of Alex Jones being wrong. In fact, there is a, if you guys watch Freedom Tunes on YouTube, it's like these little like 1 minute to 2 minute long animated videos. And there's one of Alex Jones from like the court case, and you can look this one up on here after the video or after this video, and it's literally like the judge is like, you are guilty and you have to admit that you're wrong and apologize, and it's like, oh, okay. And then like he has to put a coin in like the jar of like Alex Jones was wrong, and then like then they're flying over in a helicopter, and then there's this heaping pile of coins where it's like, and there's a sign out front that says like, Alex Jones was right, like just kind of proving the point that it's like he was right all those times. You should research what someone says before you believe it. Odd. Yeah, I know. It's a weird thought. I know for sure. And not a bad hair day. Ho, 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 ho. Pretty good one, Trevor. Pretty good dad joke, that's for sure. And what was his? Michael Obama says the Klan members can't handle her natural hair. Oh, is that trending today? I probably, I don't remember. But Ligma Johnson was always hilarious, that's for sure. All right, that's enough of that, guys. Hey, we almost hit an hour today. It's close enough. We did pretty good. With that, hey, I'm going to make sure I put up some stuff here. So, all right, if you want to share some articles with me, or you want to share like a story with like that you want me to share on the air or something like that, you can send it here to sippinwithshawn at protonmail.com, and I'll pull it up here on the show. We'll talk about it, or I'll give you advice. This good advice column kind of thing here. You can always do that. I have my patreon.com/sippinwithshawn, where there's exclusive content over there. I got to get back on making exclusive content for that channel as well. But consider yourself just supporting the podcast by doing that. You can go as low as $1 a month if you want to, just to go and support the show, and you're supporting the network as well along with it. So that's good. You know, we're making more content. All of my socials are here at solo.to/imshawncav. You can go over there, and I got my Twitter and my Telegram channel, which are the big ones that I'm pushing anymore, and also links to the Whiskey Capitalist and Till Death Podcast Network YouTube channel. And there's merch links and all kinds of stuff in there. That's my Twitter handle. And so all of the stuff that you've seen here, which is the intro, the end card, the countdown, the backgrounds, all that stuff, it was made by tildeathstudios. So solo.to/tildeathstudios. You can go over there and you can check that out for all of your media needs. And then, of course, here's the information for the Till Death Podcast Network, which you're watching right now. So you can go to solo.to/tildeathpodnetwork. That's going to be where you can see all the links for the different shows and also the merch links and etc. Blah blah blah. And then you can also go and follow over on Twitter, which is at Till Death Network. So with that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I want to remind you to keep on sipping. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Sippin' with Shawn. Make sure you hit the like button below, and you also subscribe to the channel so that way you get more notifications so you can see all the other content that we're putting out on a regular basis here on the Till Death Podcast Network. And also make sure you go and check out solo.to/imshawncav because that's going to have where all my socials are. You can go and you can follow me there and keep up to date with everything that I'm doing on a regular basis. So take care, and I'll see you in the next video.